G'day guys, new digital time lapse. This one was also streamed on my Twitch channel, so if you want to watch the real time of that, you can head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the Chamba. Is it backslash? I forget which one. But this is, I guess, the final one that I'm going to be working on. Third one, I kind of did an example for each of the different templates. This one is for the Genesis cover, the Sega Genesis. We already made a template for the Mega Drive, but people were requesting the Genesis one also, so we quickly popped one together and included that into it. And so this is the third cover that cover box art that I'm working on. It's based on the what is this game actually? Primal Rage, that's the one. That's the one. This is, yeah, based on the Primal Rage cover for the Genesis. I kind of wanted to pick something a little bit more simple than the previous two, because for the previous two I kind of went in and just did way more than I needed with the multiple characters and such. So here I was like, no, I'm going to do one character instead, make it a little bit more easier on me. Obviously though, I picked this character with hair, and shading hair isn't exactly the easiest. But to be honest, I think shading the hair might have been easier than cel shading the regular part, so that's a bit weird. If you hear birds in the background, that's because there's a nest of birds right outside my window, and it is almost 8 AM. So, yeah. Doing a bit of editing there, so I was using the vector pen in Clip Studio Paint Pro, which is just a great tool. Instead of having to erase, you could just pick a point and then just nudge it. Because drawing digitally is definitely not the same as drawing traditionally, and you tend to make a little bit more errors and whatnot. But that's fine, I suppose. Oh, I could have cut that part out. Didn't realize I was talking this whole section. That's fine. Yeah, I was streaming, so I was responding to some questions that were asked. So there was a period there that was just no work was getting done. It's all good. It's all good. Here I'm doing a bit more corrections before I add some flats, and once I add the flats, then it's onto the colors. And there's a bit of adjusting here actually. Yeah, because I enlarge it. Like normal, I draw it small and then I enlarge it and then I do some tweaks. There's just something a little bit more natural to it when I draw it small, so that's the primary reason why. And even then I'm still correcting some of the little lines so that flatting is a little bit easier. But yeah, as soon as I started flatting, and then as soon as I started lining up this piece, I knew that I wasn't going to go simple again, even though I had planned, I'd thought that I was going to do a more RandomVeus style where it's more simplified. Didn't happen. Oh well, my fault. I would say, oh, the next one that I'll do would definitely be RandomVeus, but at this point, who knows? Who knows? I do want to, you know what, I might end up doing one more because I'm an idiot and it's fun. Yeah, it's definitely fun. But I've got a few other things to do this week, so I may not do another one. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But oh, I remember this game back in the day. Fun game. Fun game. Didn't make games like this. But to be honest, the other game that I did on what was it? King of the Monsters 2, I think that one. I'd love more games like that. Yeah, the shading of this, like, this is not even the shading part yet. I'm just adding little details for the fur because the original cover, his fur had like white patches and stuff as well. Oh, great! Another point in time where there is no. Yeah, okay. I really should have looked at this video as a whole when I did a time lapse. And then, oh yeah, cool. Look at me on my phone. What a fool! I should have cut this part out. Oh well, you get to see that. Well, it would have been way longer if you watch it in real time though. Yay, flats are done essentially, but I think I did some more tweaks on the flats after I shaded it. All good, all good. I don't even know what I'm doing here now. Oh yeah, back on my phone like a moron. Yep, on the side you go. There we go. Onto the highlights, shadow highlights, whatever. The rendering aspect. Working on these pieces definitely, it was not only fun, but it also allowed me to try different things that I wouldn't normally attempt. Like more of the selective lighting and like, for example, the ribs, his rib section. I wouldn't normally light things like that, but for this I was like, yeah, let's go more pinpoint lighting, and that was really fun. So I might, yeah, from this exercise I may definitely attempt more of those things when I work on other pieces, you know, actual like work pieces and stuff for RandomVeus and whatnot. I was going to leave it just the basic cells, but looking at it, I'm kind of glad I went all in on this again. It just doesn't work for the line style for me to go simple, I think. Although to be fair, if I added like a basic gradient and maybe added some noise, a noise filter of some kind, it probably would have done enough of a job. Maybe a subtle secondary lighting from the bottom left corner, but nope, went all in because I'm a moron. Ooh, what was that? It's interesting to watch back at the video right now and just see how it works. Oh look, I'm answering a question. There we go. Somebody was asking a question then, I think. I'm assuming, otherwise I'm just talking to myself, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, which is still fairly weird to me. Like when people watch these videos, I wonder if they just mute it, because technically they could. I know people were at one point complaining about one of the videos I uploaded where they were like, oh, this music sucks, and I'm like, the power is in your hand to actually control the volume or even the music itself. So if you don't like the music, you can, obviously you've got a choice as well to downvote. That's all on you. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, but it's just weird. It's like, mute it if you don't like it. That's what I do. Oh, here we go. I'm adding some more white to the fur. Okay, now it's onto the background, which is just like the original cover's background was just bizarre because it's like some random rock face. And I probably could have did a shortcut on this and just use a texture, but no. Anyway, the piece is done. Cheers for watching.